Hello friends, Ingrid Arya here. Happy Wednesday. I was off the grid yesterday, so I am a little bit, I'm good now. It's Wednesday. So today we're coming back to our chakra exploration. We're moving up. We previously explored root chakra. If you didn't get it, check out my Facebook Live or my YouTube. Today we're moving up to the second chakra, the sacral chakra, which is called Svadhisthana. Svadhisthana, Sva, losing it, excuse me. Sva is self, or one's own. Adhisthana is dwelling, abode, seat. Svadhisthana is one's own dwelling, one's own seat, self-dwelling, self-abode. This is very interesting because often we hear of the second chakra being about your relationship with another, one-to-one, where we were moving from root chakra and it's about your relationship with a larger community. Now we're in the second chakra and it's about this one-on-one relationship. So I'm going to play with a little creativity here and explore this because this chakra, which is represented by the color orange, this is a beautiful scarf that my sister brought me, hand-woven from Ethiopia. So let's look at this gorgeous orange, right? This gorgeous orangey peach also. The most beautiful color ever. This represents the color for the sacral chakra, which is below the navel, above the pubic bone, around the area of reproduction. So ultimate creation, creation of life, creativity. It's represented by the element of water. You can think of water, whereas the root chakra was earth, and that's solidness, heavy into gravity. Water really represents flow and formlessness. Water takes the form of whatever vessel you put it into. And this is where I'm going to explore how we can relate to second chakra, sacral chakra, in a different way. I was born with a codependent gene, so I'm sensitive to where we can kind of lose ourselves in others. It's something I always have to be aware of, at least at this stage in my personal development. So if this is represented by water, and this is about intimacy, and yet it's about creation, and the chakra itself is called Svadhisthana, self-abode, maybe we can look at this second chakra as our relationship with our own creation, our relationship with our own creativity. So whether you're creating life, whether you're creating through your profession, whether your profession is your craft, or you have your craft and your hobbies on the side, how are you engaged with your own process of creativity and your own process of creation? Rather than this being about you and another, this is about you and your own inner workings, your own pleasure and enjoyment, right? What is your process of creation like? Do you allow yourself to move through that formlessness that is water? Do you allow yourself to explore and enjoy from this kind of flow, right? Water flows downwards. Water also, when there is no vessel to put it into, has no boundaries and can be lost or dispersed. So it's really something interesting to play with, your creativity. What kind of boundaries are there? Are there boundaries that limit the flow and the formlessness? Are there no boundaries so that there really is no vessel through which your creation gets its identity, through which your creation has some kind of new life? Donna Eden, is brilliant, and she said something I never heard before, because often second chakra I've heard is sex, money, and power, and she says, maybe sex was brought into the second chakra to kind of elevate it, but really it's a very basic primal urge, the urge for reproduction, to continue the species for survival, and we know the role of survival is found in the first chakra. So she was saying perhaps it was brought up or spoken about as if it was in the second chakra to give it some kind of glory. So you can think of maybe sex and surviving your species in the first chakra, but the act of sensuality Or what kind of enjoyment and pleasure and being in the present moment, what kind of artistry do you bring to your passion, whether your sensuality, whether it is intimacy with another, whether it is intimacy with your own self, whether it is enjoyment through your craft, through your hobbies. Can you bring more intimacy and enjoyment into your own creation through your profession, through your work? Is there a window for that? Even if you're a 9-to-5er, can you explore bringing more passion into your space? And how would that look? And if it's not allowed in the office, are there little things you can do? Can you bring in some more orange? Can you bring in a little bit more of the element of water to explore? So I invite us all, myself included, to really go into what your relationship is like with creativity, with your creativity. Do you not consider yourself a creative person? Do you think that's for others and you kind of enjoy a voyeurism into others' creative processes but don't give voice to your own? And if so, can you do something that has no real goal to it other than maybe picking up a paper or a crayon or a pencil, getting some time to yourself, even if it's 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and just doodling or free writing, putting your pen to the paper. And if you're really stuck, do it in your non-dominant hand. That can really get the subconscious mind going. And just free writing. Or maybe it's decorating your house or redesigning, your flower arrangement. Where can you bring in more space for your own intimate relationship with that creative side of you? So let's all explore that. Any questions that come up for you, hit me up. I love to hear from you, and also, what information I can share that you want to learn more about. I have a yoga teacher training coming up next month in Jerusalem, as well as one in June. So you're getting the knowledge of your practice on the mat, but really your practice within your own life and how you can bring these amazing tools of yogic wisdom to your real day modern life. There's a track for you if you're a student of yoga and want to explore the yoga practice for yourself personally, enrich your own practice. And there's a track as well for 200-hour certification, accredited certification for you if you'd like to share yoga with others eventually or bring it into your current profession. So send me a message to get more information on that. We'll have a free phone consultation. Like and love this post if you did like and love it. Share it with others. And I wish you a beautiful Wednesday, everyone.